Well, hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching News 9 Live, and our focus today is going to be the largest slum in Asia. Well, why? Because Dharavi in Mumbai is known as the largest slum in Asia, but one billionaire sees it as an opportunity in what many see as a difficult proposition to handle. Dharavi, popular in films, stories, and anecdotes. It's almost like a living and breathing organism by itself, overly populated and a persistently resisting neighborhood. But Gautam Adani is willing to invest 25,000 crore rupees to change the face of a locality that has been synonymous with urban poverty in India. With urban infrastructure planned to come up in place of the slum, there are many questions that prop up as well. What about MSME workers? What about displacement trauma, if at all any? Will capitalist reflex overshadow social equity? And why is Adani holding on to Dharavi? Well, we'll talk about that. But first, a glimpse of the documentary of our docu-series called Slumdog Billionaire. Take a look. We'll talk to the man behind the story in just a bit.
In January 2023, Gautam Adani was the world's third richest person. Bloomberg had recently announced that he'd made more billions than anyone else on the planet in 2022. He was the darling of investors. Then, disaster struck. On January 24th, a US-based short seller alleged share price manipulation and accounting fraud. Adani's stock prices crashed. In less than 10 days, his companies lost over 8 lakh crore rupees in valuation. Adani is now the world's 30th richest person. He acted swiftly, though, to contain the damage. And yet, he's holding on to the Dharavi redevelopment project. He will invest 25,000 crore rupees to redevelop Asia's largest slum. But why?
Somebody like an Adani would definitely love to take it up and complete it.
Dharavi will be Mumbai's biggest commercial hub after its redevelopment. Adani will be the biggest commercial landholder.
Dharavi could generate 6 lakh crore rupees a year once it is redeveloped. This can serve Adani in two ways, commercial and social. Gautam Adani could turn savior and savvy investor, a slumdog billionaire, if you will.
I would want to highlight the importance of Dharavi as a social commitment. Remodeling it and bringing urbanization back to this property is something which will have a huge social upside, social equity to be generated. The other side is the commercial angle. Let's identify that this is a very large property, absolutely centrally located in the city of Mumbai, very close to the biggest business district of the country called Bandra Complex.
Dharavi came into focus because there was a plan to release the vast land which is connected by maybe 3 to 4 railway stations, which is a very unique situation.
It constitutes of 10 lakhs dwellers over there. And, it's a very thriving hub for small-scale industry. Approximately, close to 7,000 to 800,000 crores of trade is done on an annual basis. It's hub for, small-scale industries, especially leather. And it provides employment to a huge number of population who are kind of residents of Dharavi itself.
Dharavi is sandwiched between the eastern suburb of Sion and the western suburb of Mahim. Mumbai's most successful reclaimed business district, the Bandra Complex, is just 2 kilometers from Dharavi. The international airport, also managed by Adani, is 12 kilometers from Dharavi. While BKC is seen as upscale and pricey, Dharavi could be marketed as its more affordable cousin next door, but just as close to the airport. A win-win proposition for Gautam Adani.
In Bandra-Kurla complex, a few of the very high-end properties are sold for 100,000 rupees a square feet in that range. So when you're going to develop Dharavi and you will use the free sale component to bring in real estate into the industry, you will obviously not bring everything in the super high or uber luxury range only. You will have to create a mix of mid-end to high-end housing, mid to high-end office complexes, etc.
Once the government orders are issued, we'll go ahead and give the letter of award. Then we are going to sign an MOU, and the most important step will be the formation of an SPV, where government is a party. In 17 years, if you ask me, Dharavi will look like the rest of Mumbai, but with its own identity kept intact.